guys, as you can see, we got a little bit of changes in our setup and whole room, and I think I'm going to do a little bit of room tour, I guess, for room tour of my room in 2021 September. Here's another poster of Keong. Here we have a little bit of shit, and then we have here Don't Waste Your Time and Learn, and then next some stickers, Georgia stickers, new one, old ones, and of course Keong poster. Here we have also playing, and yeah, that's it. And also I'm not sitting on the chair actually. I'm sitting on a little bit of couch, but it is more of a bench, but sitting is pretty soft, and that's the thing about it. So yeah, and I've been doing pretty good. And again, I found new tools which I can use to continue learning Japanese. For example, the most useful one is AC player. I think that's the correct pronunciation of it. This is again browser extension which helps you to add subtitles to a video you're playing. For example, maybe you have subtitles of some YouTube video. You can even do that, but of course most of the time we use it like people who learn Japanese. Well, it is more related to the Japanese, but of course you can do it for any other videos, any other on any other languages, and you should find just some site which can play the anime itself without subtitles. And in my case, I don't even have to pay, like using some kind of Crunchyroll or maybe what was it? I forgot the anime something. Again, another site where you should pay monthly for the monthly fee. But there is aforementioned site which is zoro.to, and subtitles there are softcore subtitles, and you can turn them off. Basically, you can watch anime without subtitles, without even needing to download it, and you can turn off their subtitles and turn on your ones. And with it, I don't even need to download anime right now. And actually, they don't have. You can't download all of the anime. Well, most of them, but sometimes. For example, if it is some shonen, for example, I wanted to download Hunter x Hunter, but they had it until maybe 15th episode, and after it they didn't have it, and so you had to download it from somewhere else. I was doing it through the site called nia.c, and there it is basically library of different torrent files of any content. You can download their manga, light novels, and a lot of other stuff. And now you don't even need to download the anime. So it is useful. Like, it is really useful, and I don't even need to do an alt tab, and I can just, there are subtitles. They're also like softcore subtitles, and so subtitles appearing line, and I can hover it. I can hover the word, copy the line itself, and then add the word, and so line with word goes to the Anki, and it basically requires something like 1 second, and it is really, it really does optimize everything, and you don't waste your time that much. So I think that's the most useful tool I found again in this, what, 2 weeks, or less than 2 weeks since the last monologue. Mm, I filmed it, I think, on the 1st September, but uploaded it on only 3rd September. So it's been 12 days since I filmed that episode. So I watched I started rewatching Hunter x Hunter, and I am on the 18th episode. But then I wanted to stop watching it and watch something else. But of course, I will get back to it and will continue watching it. And I wanted to rewatch Kuzuno Honkai. And actually, I wanted to rewatch Kuzuno Honkai only because of the songs. They are like OP, and ending is just great. The most one I like is ending, but opening is also pretty good. And actually, I forgot how many explicit stuff there was in the anime, and it is kind of dangerous because of how my monitor located. Someone can enter into the room and can see what's going on, what I'm watching, and of course, because I am wearing headphones, I can't hear. And so basically, when I was watching it, I was just looking back every second, because it would be kind of hard to explain what's going on, and that I'm not that something that everything is okay with my head, and that I'm actually studying, if you didn't know. Also, I want to show you another thing which I'm really proud of. I think I'm proud of it. And this is just some bookshelf which I'm using for my manga and stuff, light novel, Zaregoto. In the future, I will be able to read it. I must. And here we have some Monogatari series, but only in Russian. One Punch Man, Kaguya-sama, JoJo Steel Ball Run 7, even though I haven't even read 6th one. And yeah, I should finish reading 6th part, and then I will continue reading Steel Ball Run, because as far as I remember, the anime adaptation coming out this winter, in this season, in the December of this year. And so it isn't that much time left until we will see anime adaptation, and I'm kind of excited because as you may notice, and as you know, I like JoJo, and I'm pretty excited, of course. And what else? Also, I watched another 2 anime, or maybe 3 anime with Japanese subs. They are once airing right now, and one of them is Tokyo Revengers. They started airing at the 1st April in the fall season. Oh, not the fall, like spring season. They started. It started airing in the spring, and it's already there's already 22 episodes of, or maybe even 23. 23 episodes of it. And actually, last 3 episodes I watched with Japanese subs, and it was really easy, even though it is action. There's also another one started airing this summer, which is Uramichi Onisan, and this one is actually considered as a slice of life, but despite being it slice of life, it is the vocab they are using there is hard as fuck, and comparing to Tokyo Revengers, which is not slice of life at all. Uh, they are on two different levels. This Micho Nissan and this Tokyo Revengers, and it was very easy. I wasn't adding that much new vocab, and vocab. These words weren't that kind of rare, I guess, and hard. And in the Uramichi Onisan, the the thing, the reason why it is hard because they're using I'm not I can't really describe the vocab which they use, like how I should describe it, but they're using kind of adultish, 大人っぽい vocab, like when you are talking seriously, or maybe in the books there are some characters, I really don't know how to describe it, and with the Hunter x Hunter it is same. Some characters are speaking like as the normal, and some of them, for example Kurapika, his speech, his way of speaking is kind of refined. He's using this kind of vocab, like yeah, it's just refined. And first time when Hisoka speaked, it was also like in Uramichi Onisan, it was kind of otonoppoi, adultish vocab they're using, and yeah, that's the thing I noticed while watching anime with Japanese stuff. These animes with Japanese subs, and also so yeah, I'm thinking about actually reading more, because when I started watching anime with Japanese subs, I ended up just only watching anime, and I don't really read anything. And even when I start, even though I started reading some light novels, like really started, maybe I read something like 2 pages, maybe 2 pages of them at the most. And the reason for that is I don't know. I'm kind of not interested, not that invested as in watching anime, because I don't really understand that much. And yeah, I should just break barrier of laziness, like not being able to understand and not reading anything, because actually when you don't really understand, but well, vaguely you get the idea, but you don't really actually, uh, that's the kind of level when it is hard. But when you will overcome it, you will like have really amazing, just tremendous improvement. That's what I had. That's what I had when I first time like started reading. Maybe when I first time started reading in general in Japanese, like manga. Like I was getting, I vaguely understood what they were saying, but it wasn't that clear. But after reading, after completing 2 of them, it became easy, and I really felt improvement, and I was really was able to comprehend more. My level of comprehension increased, and yeah, so I really am thinking about how should I do, like I think I should do like time time limit, not a time limit, minimum of the time I should spend on reading, and with that it should work. And of course, the more uh, the more time I will spend on reading, the faster I will improve. And yeah, so that's the one thing I have to do right now. That's my I think number 1 goal, because watching anime with subs isn't that hard. And actually, I'm adding like really a lot of vocab, a lot of new words in this past closely already to 4 weeks. But actually, I started doing my own cards. Not actually doing, just adding new words, thanks to Yomi-chan which makes really does make cards. I started doing that 3 weeks ago, and in those 3 weeks, I added already. The number is very close to being 2,000 words, and that's kind of. I'm kind of course, I'm proud of it, and I'm feeling pretty good about it because, and I did only, I think, 1,200 of them, 1,300 of them, and there is something like 500 or 600 I haven't seen yet, and sometimes I'm doing 20 cards a day, sometimes maybe 40, and most of the time I do most of the cards I do on the Sunday and of course Saturday, because there's Saturdays when I don't have school and I'm doing as much cards as I can, and so basically I remembered, not actually remembered, I learned already 1,000 cards at least, and cards I'm doing per day. Average cards is something like 380 cards, I think. Yeah, that's the number, and the average time I spent on the card is 7 seconds. So in the day, every day I do something like 1 to half of an hour for Anki, and yeah, and on the Saturday and Sunday it can be 2 hours or more. So I think that's it. And actually, I don't have anything else in my mind to talk about. And I think I got to this point something like 3 minutes ago, or maybe 2 minutes ago, and I think we should end it on this. And the next episode should be after a week, not after roughly 2 weeks. See you next time.